Hello, this is Charlie at My Messy Fingers. We are working on our next signature, and it will be the inside panel. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing, what my intent is, and if you don't want to play along, that's fine. But this is out of the 8x8 collection, but I'm using this side. It's got beautiful soft stripes, and then it's got this floral pattern. This is going to sit in here like so. I got a pencil mark here I'm going to get rid of. And then from the 12x12, I cut 4 3/4-inch strips, and I cut them in the direction of the hearts. So that means you're going to take your 12x12 paper and you're going to kind of be turning it around so that you can get the hearts all going in the correct direction. And then you're going to, oh, I'm missing a piece. Where'd it go? Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Well, oh, there it is. I was really not wanting to start this off on the wrong foot. All right. I angle cut. There's an easy way to do this, and I chose to do it the hard way. If you just cut it square, lay it down, then the next strip that you lay, this is the one you'll angle cut. It doesn't have to be all of the angles being cut, but you'll just cut one of them. But these are going to be 3/4 of an inch square, 3/4 of an inch. And we are going to come in on these by 3/8 of an inch. So you may want to make your pencil marks so that you know where your 3/8 is when you turn it over to add it on. Okay. So let me mark my 3/8 because these are, so here's my 3/8. So on this side, when I put these down and I turn these over, I want to line this edge up with that 3/8 mark. And then it will put half the trimmed piece onto the 8x8, and then half of it is taped down to secure it into place. And then once you get all these cut, then you're going to miter the corners, and that's what we're going to have. It's not going to be sloppy like this, but that's what we're going to have. I took this card, trimmed all the black off of it because I wanted to trim in against black cardstock, and that's what I'm doing. I have put a magnet right here, and then on the inside of this, I am using the same red paper here. This will be a photo mat, and then I'm using the reverse side over here. Now you can use both sides so that they're a photo mat on both sides, or you can do it this way so that there's a little bit of different atmosphere around the photo when you put it in. And then the magnet's going to go right here, and then this is just simply going to go sit approximately here in the signature. And then I had a embellishment that was going to go in this bottom corner. I don't know where it went. I'll find it. Honestly, I've got 3 signatures already done and made, and I'm kind of getting a mess here on my desk. So we'll just take it one step at a time. All right, so we're going to move this because this is just really kind of a hindrance. Get that out of the way. And then I am going to work on getting these put together. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to turn these over. And like I said, I'm going to put 3/8 on the back side of this, secure it down, and I'm going to go around and frame this in. Oh, I want to be on the underside of this. I do not know why I am fumbling so much right at the moment. Now I already mitered my corners, so I need to make sure that I'm lining up straight, that I'm lining up where I mitered them at. Okay, so now this one's going to go down here, and I need to go point to point, but I got to put both my sides on so everything is even. I put a piece of tape there to help me keep it on guide, and it's really making a muck of things for me. Okay, taping down roughly 3/8. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to line this in, and I'm giving a visual 3/8 here. Okay. All right, this is my bottom piece, so it's going to line up corner, peak to peak roughly. I did not miter this one correctly. Get off of there. Or this one, because it should come from here to here, from corner to peak. And if this does not work, I am going to not be real happy. So you get to watch me try to make sense of this. Okay, that is better. Okay. And that means I need to fix the one on the bottom as well. So let's try putting this back on again. Okay. Now this piece down here, this corner and this corner, these should have pencil lined up. So So I'm going to go from this corner to that tally mark. I'm going to go from this one to the corner. And then lay this down here and hope that I did that right. Well, okay, that's just going to have to do. All right, let's work with this. Oh, I know what was down here, and I put it away because I saw it. Back on my workstation. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe we should start the video all over again. All right, so this is measuring in just shy of 8 1/4, and then you're going to be scoring it at just over 4. See, it's not quite 4 1/8. It's like 4 1/16 is where your score line's going to be. And then it's going to be 6 inches in the height, and then that 8 1/4 across. I had done it in 2 pieces, and I'm thinking, what did I do that for? It just needed to be 1 piece. So I had to merge in a piece. I'm going to try to put this in as even as I can, and I'm leaving a little bit of red here to show through. All right, I'm going to take that off. I put the magnets on in the wrong direction, so they got glue on one side of them. And I just want to frame this in. And then this side. Just a little note to you all. And then we'll put Alice on the outside. I did not get that on there very even, not very equal at all. Can I get this up before it totally sets? I want to pull that this way just a smidgen. Well, my glue's starting to set, so it is what it is. Now, I think it was this ephemera piece that I was going to add down there just as a little character building. But I am actually questioning myself. I don't know why I move things around as much as I do. Gosh, I may have added it to one of the other signatures. That would just be like me. Oh, look at that cute little thing. Let's just put it right here. Okay, well, I'm going to set him right there. And it's just an embellishment. I'm not making a tuck out of it with the clock handle. It is just too delicate, but I do want an embellishment here in this corner. Drop him down just a smidge. There we go. All right, so this is, other than the trimming on this, it's a fairly quick, easy signature. And as I was saying, the easiest way to do this so that you're not having to cut too many corners is just cut your side panels into 3/4 inch squares. Leave them. Don't miter the corners. Then when you put the top and the bottom on, mark from the corner here to the corner to the inside, and then cut just this top and just this bottom piece. Otherwise, nobody's going to know that you didn't, because you're framing it in, nobody's going to know that you didn't miter the underside unless they want to look at the back side, and they're not going to get to because it's going to be in the album. So let's go ahead, let's turn it over, and we are going to go ahead and put this in. Just something different. I don't do much different. I usually stick with my wheelhouse, but I am going to try really hard to expand my crafting horizons, pick up a skill set from other crafters, and maybe merge the two. So that's a little bit of growth. All righty. And we're going to come in here and put this in. Now, from the trimmings that I took from the back and the front, I took those scraps and I came in here and made 3/8 of an inch strips here and 1/2 inch for the gusset. And I did that all the way through. That way, those are my markers that tell me how big I can get away with on this album, on the pages, on the signatures, so that I'm not encroaching on the gusset or in here. So I have a little extra room there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this in there. So I'm going to square this up so that I'm seeing about the same black margin here all the way around. Even it out a little bit. You know, I just had a panic attack. I didn't give you the measurements for the base, but I did. I told you it was an 8 by 8 and that these measurements enlarged the base. Okay. I am not doing so well on this. You know, now I'm thinking I really, there's a lot of cute ephemera pieces, and this is just a lot of red. So I'm going to bebop down here, whoops, wrong direction, to the ephemera. And I am going to grab a little gold heart, ink a little bit to get rid of some of that white edge. And then I think I'm just going to pop this in up here just so that it breaks it up just a little bit. There we go. Now you put a photo in there. You may end up covering a part of that up, but it's no big deal. It's not a huge thing, but just enough to break up this red. Okay, so that is it for this signature, and I've already got the next one done, so I will see you on that video here shortly. Until then, bye-bye.